Up to now we have seen operation of multiplexer, how we are designing multiplexers. And also we have seen some logic questions, how to design a 16 into 1 mux using 8 into 1 multiplexers, all these. Now let us see what are the applications of multiplexer. Applications of multiplexers. First one, logic function generator. What is mean by logic function? It is a Boolean function. How to develop Boolean functions already we have seen. And also each circuit has logic function, that is output logic expression. So multiplexers can also be used to generate logic functions, right? Like it also acts as a logic function generator. Suppose, for example, I want to implement a full adder using mux, right? Let us see how. Implement f is equal to summation of minterms 1 to 4 7, right? So it's clear. This is the sum expression of a full adder. The given expression is sum expression of full adder. Prepare the truth table for this. So here it has three variables. Based on the maximum minterm value, I am taking three variables. A, B, C are the inputs. Output F 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 double 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1, right? 1 2 4 7, all these are zeros. We have to implement this Boolean function by using suitable size of mux. Implement f is equal to by using suitable size of mux, right? In the question they have given you select a suitable size of multiplexer so that this expression can be implemented. So the selection of multiplexer is our wish. We have to select, we have to choose a suitable size of multiplexer necessary to implement this expression. So as there are three variables, the maximum minterm value is 7. We have assumed that it is a three variable function. So I am going to select a multiplexer which has three select inputs. So three select inputs has in case of 8 into 1 multiplexer. So I am selecting the suitable size as 8 into 1 mux, right? 8 into 1 mux has how many data inputs? 8 data inputs, and it has 3 select inputs, S2, S1, S0. I will treat these three as A, B, C. So it has 8 data inputs, D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, and a single output F. Now I will connect this D0 as minterm, 0, minterm 1, minterm 2, like this, right? These are data inputs. This is clear? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when ABC, that is S2, S1, S1 are 0, 0, 0, 0 have to be placed, right? What I will do here is I will connect zeros to D0. Wherever there are zeros in the output column, I will connect zeros to that minterms, to the data inputs. D0, this is D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. So you connect the corresponding data inputs to 0, which data inputs D0 and D3, D0, D3, D5, D6, D0, D3, D5, D6. I will connect this to logic 0. What I will do here is I will connect remaining to logic 1, that is D1, D2, D4, D7. D1, D2, D4, D7. I will connect this to logic 1. Now look at the operation, whether we have obtained the function or not. F is equal to, what is the expression we have? If you are interested, you can write the Boolean function, complete Boolean function. That is F is equal to S2, S1, S0 are treated as ABC here. D naught into A bar, B bar, C bar plus D1 into A bar, B bar, C. In place of A, you can write S2. In place of B, you can write S1. In place of C, you can write S0. As these select inputs are treated as ABC, so I have considered ABC in this case. D2, A bar, B, C bar, D3, A bar, B, C, D4, A bar, not A, B bar, C, B bar, C bar plus D5, A, B bar, C plus D6, A, B, C bar plus D7, A, B, C. You substitute 0, 0, 0, 0, A, B, C. So this will be 0 complement, 0 complement, 0 complement, 0 complement, 0 complement, 0, 0 complement, 0, 0 complement, 0 complement, 0, 0, 0, 0 complement, 0 complement, 0, 0 complement, 0, 0, 0, 0 complement, 0, 0, 0. So 0 into anything will be 0, 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 0 into anything will be 0. This is 0 into anything will be 0, 0 into anything will be 0. So finally the leftover term is 0 complement, 0 complement, 0 complement will become 1 D naught. Right? So what D naught is connected here? D naught is connected to logic 0. D naught is connected to logic 0. So F is equal to 0 for this combination. Right? Or if these three are 0, 0, 0, D naught is routed to the output, D naught is connected to a value 0, so F is equal to 0. If you select this combination D2, that is 0 1 0 0 1 0, ABCR 0 1 0. So D2 is routed to the output. So D2 is connected to logic 1 value. So output you will get F is equal to 1. So by this way you can implement the Boolean functions or logic expressions using suitable size of multiplexers. And also in this you will get questions, logic questions. Is this clear? Shall we move to the next question? I'm going to erase this. I will take the same expression, example 2, implement logic expression f is equal to summation of minterms 1 2 4 7 using 4 into 1 mux. So at this, 4 into 1 mux has only 4 data inputs, right? But in the given function, what is the maximum minterm available? 7. How you are going to implement this function now? Right? So first of all, for the given function, you prepare the truth table. This is the truth table for the given function. As a 4 into 1 mux contains only 4 data inputs, D0, D1, D2, D3, single output, and it has 2 select inputs, S1, S0, right? So as there are 4 data inputs, I will categorize this truth table into 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will treat this as D0, I will treat this as D1, I will treat this as D2, I will treat this as D4. And I will treat this as S1, S0. I will leave C as it is, right? Now what I will do here is, by looking at the output and this variable C, if both are same, I will write F is equal to C. F is for this combination, C, A, B are same. For the combination of A, B is equal to 0, 0, 0, 0, F is equal to C, right? F is having 0, 1, C is having 0, 1. So I can write F is equal to C for the combination of AB is equal to 0, 0, right? In the same fashion, I can write this as for the combination of AB is equal to 0, 1. See, AB same combination occurs twice, right? Here AB same combination occurs twice. Here AB same combination occurs twice. AB same combination occurs twice. So what I can write, F is equal to the complement of C. Here F is equal to 1 you have, but you have 0, C is equal to 0. For the same combination, F is again 0 you have, C becomes 1. So I can write F is equal to C complement. Next, for this I can write F is equal to C complement. For this I can write F is equal to C, right? So what I will do here is, for D0 and D4, D0, D1, D2, D3. For D0 and D3, I will connect C variable. For D1 and D2, I will connect C complement. Now, if S1, S0 are 0, 0, if S1, S0 are 0, 0, D0 is routed to the output, right? If C is 0, f is equal to 0. If c value is 0, if c is 0, c complement will become 1. So as c is 0, so 0 is routed to the output. F is 0. You take the next combination. S1, S0 are 0, 0. Right? S1, S0 are 0, 0. C is 1. You have C is 1. If C is 1, the complement of this will become 0. If C is 1, 1 is connected to the output. S1, S0 is 0, 0. If S1, S0 are 0, 0, D0 is routed to the output. For D0, C is connected. C value is 1. So 1 is routed to the output. Right? Right? For C, for S1, S0 both are 0, 0. Right? S1, S0 both are 0, 0. If C is 1, F will become 1. If C is 0, F will become 0. Right? When S1, S0 are 0, 0, D0 is routed to the output. Right? In this function, if you select this combination, these two are 0, zeros and this is 0. So when these two are 0, 0, D0 is routed to the output. So D0 is connected to logic 0. C value is 0. When you select this combination 0, 0, 1, this will become 1. C complement will become 0. So when these two are 0, 0, D0 is routed to the output. So D0 is connected to 1 value. Look at the next one. 0, 1, 0. When you select 0, 1, 0 for the combination 0, 1, 0, if C is 0, C complement will become 1. 0, 1. D1 is routed to the output. So D1 is routed to the output. D1 is connected to 1. Right? So you will get 1 in the output. Next combination 0, 1, 1. If you look at 0, 1, 1, C is 1, C complement will become 0. When both are 0, 1, D1 is routed to the output. So D1 is connected to 0 now. So, for the next combination 1, 0, 0. This is 1, 0, 0. This C complement will become 1. When S1 is 1, S0 is 0. D2 is selected to the output. So D2 is connected to 1. Got what? By this way, you can implement the given Boolean functions using 4 into 1 mux or other problems. Right? First, if a 3 variable function is given and if they ask to implement the function using 4 into 1 mux, because this is not the suitable size of multiplexer in order to implement this function. So first what we have to do is we have to categorize the truth table into parts and we have to assign the data inputs, and for these data inputs we have to connect this variable values. So whenever the value of this variable is 0 or 1, based on that you will get the output. Right? So here same combination of values are occurring twice. AB is same for when S1 is 0, S0 is 0. Same combination of AB occurs. When C is 0, C is 1. Only C is varying. AB remains same. Right? By this way you can implement the remaining functions. For your practice, I will give you one question. You take this question. Implement the logic expression 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 using 4 into 1 mux and also using 8 into 1 mux. Practice problem. right? So these are the applications we have. And when coming to the advantages, as multiplexing means sharing, so we are sharing the single channel for all the different data inputs based on the priority selection, based on the selection lines. So that is the advantage we have. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. You solve all these problems, and feel free to ask doubts. Thank you.